Hi, I'm Breezy Haney, and I'm here with senior strategist Aubrey Bell for the Trump campaign.
Well, for the Republican National Committee, but it's close enough.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
No problem.
How do you feel that the debate went tonight for the Republican Party?
Well, I think it was a great debate. I think we had a great opportunity to showcase why the Americans should choose the Republican Party. You have a candidate that is Secretary of the Status Quo who has 30 years of no real accomplishments. And then you have someone who's practical, who understands how the real world works, understand how business works, understand how jobs are created. I think people always want to choose change over the status quo. And Secretary Clinton definitely earned the title Secretary of Status Quo tonight.
Interesting. And what do you think was the most influential moment of the debate for the Republican Party?
Well, I think that Donald Trump was able to continuously show that every time that Secretary Clinton had a problem with him or anything that he's done with his business or otherwise, he reminded everybody, if these were things that I'm doing as a businessman that you think are so atrocious, why didn't you pass one piece of legislation? Why didn't you do something to stop business leaders from being able to create jobs or do things that we do? She had no answers to that. Every problem that she brought up that's wrong with America has been the same problem for 3 decades, under her watch, under her husband's watch. Absolutely nothing has been done. So America really has a choice. Do we really want to put someone in office who's another politician, who's fed into the same system of failed policies, or do we want to go with another choice? And I think Donald Trump at least gave America an option tonight, and I think that's our best foot going forward.
Great. And looking forward, what do you think the next step of your strategy is going to be?
Well, we're 20 days or so out. Now it's about getting out the vote. I think that people saw that Donald Trump's a strong conservative, so Republicans did like what they heard tonight. They heard someone who's strong for the Second Amendment, someone who's been out there talking about term limits to make sure we end the corruption in Washington, things that Republicans love to hear. We heard about Supreme Court justices. That's something that's very huge for Republicans and for everyone, to make sure we have a Constitution and a Supreme Court that respects the Constitution and doesn't try to just expand and be activist judges. So all these things, I think, are going to bring the base home. So you're going to see Donald Trump shore up some of the states that we need to win. And then I think you saw him expand the map today by talking to those voters who've been disaffected. All across Nevada and other places, people saw their health insurance go up 50% under Obamacare. How can we trust an administration and Secretary Clinton who's passed something that's called Affordable Health Care Act when it's not affordable? It's once again the Democrats calling something one thing and then giving the American people something else. So I think all Nevada voters need to understand that, is that the one thing and then they bait and switch. So if you know what they're going to do and they know what they've done to us in the past, let's not make that same mistake again.
Great. And what would you like millennials to know going into the election?
Well, I think that the millennial voters understand quite clearly. In the primary, even liberal millennial voters didn't support Hillary Clinton because they understand she's a part of the status quo. I think what they see in Hillary Clinton is someone who's been in office, had proximity to power, and hasn't created any change. Getting education in this country is still far too expensive. The debt's far too burdensome. And all the hurdles of trying to find a job are still there after 8 years of Barack Obama and will be there for another 8 years under Hillary Clinton. So millennials have no reason to support these same people that have delivered another generation with failed promises and no results.
Great. Thank you, Mr. Bell. Thanks for talking to us today. That was really informative. Thanks.
Entonces vamos a hacerlo en inglés o en español.
Yeah, can we, podemos hacer